we get the horns up for Kenneth Dutton, and we're doing Molten. We've done them before because I believe the song Pathogenesis, we have done this band before. I believe them to be a newer-ish kind of a band, but we're doing it for Kenneth. Kenneth says, you got to check out a record from 2021, Shane, called Dystopian Syndrome. And can you guess what song I'd like you to do? Dystopian Syndrome. That is the song we're doing for Molten today. Now, what have I said before? Do you listen to what I say? When I say, if you have an album called Dystopian Syndrome, and you have a song called Dystopian Syndrome, is it going to be the #1 track, and is it the heavy banger? Let's find out right now. It is not. It's the 3rd track. That's okay. That's okay. The artwork is nice and creepy, though. We're going to learn about Molten, then we're going to listen to this jam. If that sounds like fun to you, then join me and Kenneth. Kenneth will be here. Kenneth ain't going to goddamn nowhere. He's going to sit here with me, and he's going to enjoy this. This is for him. Molten. They're a newer band, 425 monthly listeners to the Spotify account, top 5 jams. All of them, I'm not doing this, all of them come from an album called Malicide. In the #1 slot, you got Pathogenesis, that's got 4,300 plays. You got Malicide, that's got 4,500 plays. Festering Amnesia, Amnesis, Festering Amnesis, 3,600 plays. Scorched, 3,200 plays, and Prophets of Greed, 2,900 plays. Let's look into the albums and see what they've got. Songs and tunes, what they put out as singles and stuff, as far as I can see. And then you got 2021's Dystopian Syndrome, that is the album we're doing, and 2024 Malicide. So that's the brand new record for the band. Do they have a bio? That'll be an interesting situation to get to. Now we're going to look into related artists. If you listen to Molten here and you say, man, that song was sweet as shit. Maybe these bands you might want to check out. Boundless Chaos, Torturer's Lobby. Yeah, just sit down in the lobby over there. We'll be over with the battery for your nuts in a second. Laceration, Nuclear Tomb. That's a nice name. Utter Tomb. I don't know that. Phenocryst, Trog, Pestilence, not Pestilence, but Pestilence, Disguised Malignance, Void Witch, Obscene, and Petrification. So that is the related artist for the band. They gotta be death metal? They gotta be in that heavy, heavy death metal town? Let's look into the bio ever so quickly, and then we'll get into that song. And you have some guys here, and they say, God, we're no muss fuss. We're no muss and no fuss. Give us our cigs, give us our tobacco pouches, give us some damn beers. We're going to write some rock and metal tunes. We're just chill, dude. We don't want no trouble. We just want to fucking rock. And I say, Jesus, dude, I just was asking where the local Walmart was. My God. Formed in San Francisco during fall of 2017, Molten is a quintet, heavy metal versed in death metal, thrash, and doom metal, with elements of prog, classical, and hardcore. After the release of their eponymous self-titled 2019 EP, they went straight to work with producer Greg Wilkinson. Deathgrave, who's worked with Deathgrave, Vastum, and Necrot, we know them, at Earhammer Studios in Oakland, California. And their debut album, Dystopian Syndrome, Molten's just released their second full-length record, Malicide. So I thought they would say something about the first, when they got right in there to get to work on the tune. But it's that time, everybody. It is that time. We're going to find Dystopian Syndrome, the song from the album Dystopian Syndrome. They went right in there. They put that EP out. They said, say what? They love it? Let's get over there right now. Get in the car, get the vans, get the guitars, get the drums. Let's go. Titty boom. This is tick, tick, tick. You know what's going on here. Rip us a solo right out of the gate. nice and raw. Gearhammer Studios. Little splash of Maiden. I like those punch beats. Got a nice good growl on it. Dude wants to get busy on the bass. We got a noodle head over there on the guitar. He says, I'm noodling it off anytime I want. Gonna take us down into the pit of despair. Well, that's nice. Shadow. Yeah, it's got an air of eeriness and Robitussin nightmare. This is the tune that they hung their hat on that says, call the album. Look at it. That is a nice. It does have that air of old school death metal. Even his voice kind of gives you that, you know, there's not a lot to it. There's not a lot of effects or anything on it. It's just really does have a throwback to 95, you know. They know how to play their instruments for sure. There you go. Are they gonna end it? What are you gonna do, guys? Just gonna stop on a dime? I don't see a fade out coming, or a big ending, I mean. Stop it. Oof. Guys, you did a double tenderoni right there. And each time we did have that splash cymbal fade out. So technically it is a stop it on a dime, but it is not a stop it on a dime. But I have to give you that 10 out of 10 because you did a double stop it on a dime that weren't, if you get half of a good double stop it on a dime, right? Half and halves. Okay, there's half of that. I'm going to give you half a point there. And then, so I'm going to give you half a point there. Coming together, 10 out of 10. What say you? Most important part of my videos is where you get in the comments below and tell me all you know and love about Molten. Stay away from molten things, by the way. If you're in some kind of a close to a steel yard, steel factory or something like that, they call that molten lava, molten steel. Stay away from volcanoes. Stay away from steel yards. Stay away from all that. Things that are molten. But get as close as you want to this band. So get down there and tell me what you think. Good, great, fantastic. Shane, huge fan of this band. I'll set you straight on everything that you got wrong, and you got a lot wrong. But you know what? It's okay, because people get things wrong, but then they can admit that they're wrong, and then they can fix that. That's that kind of stuff. So that's just fine, and I'll help you out here. Full biography and dissertation, your college papers on this band. All-time favorite album from these guys. Favorite songs, videos to check out, and have you seen them live, and what was that like for you? Or you could say, not good, not great, Shane. It was just not my cup of tea. It's something that I wouldn't listen to, so I don't want it, and I don't need it, and I'm never going to listen to it again. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know? If you got a request, want to see it on the channel, hey, 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 sister, hey, come on now. Hit them links, or put it in the comments. If you put it in the comments, I see it, like it, we haven't done it. Hit it with a hot heart. Tell you I'm going to do your request for you. All right, we're swinging out. There you go. There's your thumbs, my friend. Molten.